Hey, okay. Hi Libra. How's it going? I am doing a gigantic, I don't know which camera to look at. I'm doing a gigantic pyramid reading. It's something that is kind of new to me. I don't know if anybody else does it. I haven't seen anybody else do it. Um, and it answers tons and tons of questions. And I forgot to turn this down. Shit. I got to turn that down. So let's see how I look. Can I hear myself? Okay, yeah. I'm so excited. This is awesome. All right, Libra. I did make notes because I'm still kind of figuring this thing out, but it answers a ton of questions. So I did take notes just to get started. But in the future, when I do these, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to shuffle. I'm going to start the video. I'm going to shuffle and while I'm waiting for people to come in, and I'm going to go ahead and build it as I'm waiting. It takes like maybe 2 minutes, and I can even answer things as I'm going. So I called this, you've upgraded or Libra 2.0 or whatever you want to call it. But then I thought 2.0 for people who are in college, that might sound bad because, you want 4.0 when you're in college, but 2.0 as in you've upgraded. But I like, this is awesome. I really, especially like the fact that the magician is in the center of your reading. I don't look exceptionally fantastic right now on the camera, but that's okay. So Libra, this is really nice. This I'm gonna make that smaller so I can actually navigate the laptop because it's within reach because I've gotten a smaller deck. I found these tiny ass decks at where did I go? I went to Mountain Mystic in Front Royal, Virginia. So if you're anywhere near that area, Front Royal, Virginia has a place called Mountain Mystic. It's a huge, amazing shop. And it has all kinds of tarot cards and minerals and everything. Anything and everything you could ever want. So Libra, the Two of Pentacles. I wanted to focus on what is up in the air, for example. So Two of Pentacles, what's up in the air? About whether or not to take someone back. Where did I find it though? Oh Lord, I should have looked at this before I started the video because I made my notes and then I was like, okay, here it is. Whether or not to wait on somebody or to take them back, to take a chance to take somebody back or wait. It's like it's all up in the air. Whether or not you should ignore them. A financial missed opportunity because here's where's the Ace of Pentacles. A financial missed opportunity is going to get a second chance. So some kind of financial opportunity that you were involved in, something you started or was doing. Either you quit it or somehow, some way, it quit or it stopped. But it's getting a second chance, and I think it's going to pay off really well because with the Wheel of Fortune here, that's a good omen. And when I saw that, I thought about where maybe I should look to see where the Ten of Pentacles is if it's connected. Ten of Pentacles is here. What's going to make you your fortune or make you have a life where you can have anything you want? Saving your money because you got the Four of Pentacles right next to it. And the King of Wands is here, so confidence is your key. Now, also, what could cost you a lot of money? An unwanted pregnancy for whoever that applies to. Because you get the Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Queen of Cups, and the Strength card. So it's kind of like it's an unwanted pregnancy that could cost you a lot of money. So be careful with it. What else? Moving on from so Four of Swords. Where's my Four of Swords? This is probably gonna be easier for me to do in the beginning when I'm working with the deck, the Rider-Waite deck, because I know that one really well. So, that's Four Swords. So, that's a Six of Swords. Okay, Six of Swords is what you're moving on from. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit herky-jerky or whatever until I get the hang of it. Screw it. I'm gonna toss the notes because here. Okay, what's breaking your heart? Or what has broken your heart? A new start in love that was a burden. It made you happy, but I think there was things weren't fair. It looks like, and somebody was really controlling. you put a lot of work into it. And I mean, I get third-party vibes here, so I don't really like that. What are you in the dark about? Moving on, taking a chance. How to move forward. Ooh, that makes sense. You're in the dark. Okay, so Libra, what are you in the dark about? Six of Swords on the left and the Chariot on the right. How to move on and move forward, and take control. You know what? This it also has to it's commitment. So you're in the dark about how to quickly move on from something and maybe commit, take a chance on something that makes you ultimately happy. So, all right, so let's see what's hidden from you. Well, you're walking away from someone who's sneaky and shady, made you have to, you spent a lot of time alone, and there was a lot of toxicity, and it made you feel left out in the cold. You know what? Can I hold the cards up? I've got it so set up so that I'm very OCD. So I got it set up so that if anything gets moved, if I go to try to pick up a card, they're so nice and tight and in order, it's not going to be easy. For example, I'd have to hold, see, this is not going to be easy. Oh, okay, that's okay. But what are you walking away from? Okay, so here's here's you walking away. Okay, there's the Eight of Cups. So what are you walking away from? Somebody who's sneaky, shady. It kept you. You spent a lot of time alone as a result. I think because they left you out in the cold, so you were by yourself. It was very toxic. And you know what? I get immaturity. So you know what? They didn't really have a lot to offer anyway, other than sex. I think. Because look, can you see this? And ignore my ratty nails. They didn't have a lot to offer. Just sex. That's it. So, what is going to make you happy? Where's the Sun card? All right. So what's going to make you happy? Ooh, your stability, your financial stability. Can you see that? Financial stability, things being fair and balanced. So things being legal. I feel like if there's anything that's not in your life that's not legal, it probably causes you stress. Now, why would heartbreak be here? Libra, I don't know if I need to call you out on. Do I need to call you out on this? I don't really want to do that, but I mean, if I have to, because connected to the Sun card is the Three of Swords rather, and the Ten of Wands. Why would that make you happy? Being heartbroken and burdened? And when you look at new love here, okay, so here's new start in love. Is it with somebody that I don't see anything that suggests it's in the past, anybody from the past, but be careful if you start with somebody new or any kind of new love. It could be somebody who things are not fair with, and it could break your heart. They may be somebody who likes attention. They may like to win. It's going to cause you to put a lot of, you're going to feel like it's a lot of work. And is it worth it? Because you don't know, because that's just the card of, that's not the card of burden. That's a Ten of Wands, but it's going to you're going to go through it. It's going to be a lot of work and you're really going to go through it. And it may leave you with trust issues. So I would be careful of anything new in the near future. So let's see. I already did what's up in the air. Who are you blocking or rejecting? Who are you blocking? Well, you get player vibes here, and somebody who stresses you out. Maybe their player ways cause, or their non-committal ways causes you anxiety. Controlling. Now you might be, hopefully you're not blocking your boss. Are you blocking your boss? You could be blocking your boss, but somebody who's controlling, and this does give lover vibes. Actually, it could be somebody that you have had a long-term relationship with. Yeah, but that's because they're emotionally immature and non-committal. They're not really, I don't want to say stable. They're just not not here for a long time. They're more of a good time person. Um, who loves you? This controlling person who, I don't know if they've blocked you or they rejected you or whatever in the past. I mean, there was definitely a lot of attraction there, and it could be it could be a kind of a karmic thing. Um, so what questions do I want? Oh, and I have, in case anybody has any questions, I do have the deck to answer questions. Um, what are you done with? Mm. It's two cards of it. Well, it's immaturity. So you're done. You're probably done with immature people who like to spy and are emotionally immature. Um, you're letting this chapter close. You're staying quiet and paying attention to your intuition. Um, probably giving to someone who gives to two people. And so maybe somebody who wants to make things right, but um, you're done offering your cup of love to anybody who's, childish like that, just immature. In the past. Okay. So you've had to be patient with somebody in their controlling ways. There is like commitment here, but that's in the past. You've moved on from that. And again, it is somebody you felt there was definitely a physical attraction between you and whoever this person is. So, oh, I know. Okay, so heartbroken. We already went over what was broken your heart. Key to happiness. What are you in the dark about? What else did we want? So I want to, well, we did address what are you walking away from? This toxic stuff right here. This actually can go a lot faster than I realized. We are at 12 minutes. I am going to do the all signs. I forgot to mention that. If it resonates, feel free to hit the like button, comment, share, whatever makes you happy. If it doesn't resonate, feel free to check out one of the other sign placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There are playlists for every sign, and I will do the all signs at the end. If you're dealing with an Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, if you're dealing with a Gemini, etc. So, I think that's the main questions that I wanted to go over. It was like, so what is coming towards you? Quickly. Somebody who's distant, oh, interesting. So what's coming towards you? And you're not going to see it. It's going to be hopefully not confusing. Hopefully it doesn't make you, feel stressful, but, somebody who's at a distance or been acting distant, who's spent time and really thinking about things. But here's two things. It's somebody who I think you and they may see each other as they're happily ever after. But what is the Seven of Swords? Sneaky, shady thing. I don't like that. You get 10 of Cups here. Are you hiding from this person? So this person is coming towards you though, and it's somebody who's either at a distance or acts distant. They're coming very quickly. You're not seeing it, but it's like they're hiding. Are they hiding from you the fact that they see you as their happily ever after? That's probably what it is, because I don't have any other really bad cards connected to this. What are you walking away from? Yes, that is like you're walking away from sneaky, shady, toxic people, but this is them. Whoever's coming towards you, they're hiding the fact that they see you as their happily ever after. Yeah. So you know what? When I do the Scorpio reading, and I'm going to do the Scorpio one after this, and then after that, I might do the Sag reading. But if I do, I'm literally going to just, as the camera's rolling, I'm going to start building the reading, and I'll have my questions ready to ask as I go. So let's see. At the top of the whole thing, at the very top, even though you can't see it, well, you can see the big picture, right? In this camera, this card right here, in that camera, is the Death card with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So you all have really, it shows that this reading is telling me that you have definitely upgraded in your life. You've gone through a lot and you've upgraded. 9 of Wands right here. Yeah, you've been through it. And there was a, let's see, there was a lot of work, right? Yeah, a lot of work, a lot of indecision. You've really worked hard on manifesting what you want. As far as, you know, new love, being successful with it. So I like that. All right, well, let's do the all signs, and then I'm gonna do the Scorpio reading. But first, before I start, I'm gonna look to see where stuff is before I start talking, you know, and filming, because I want it to be nice and clear. And after that, I think I'm gonna make my list of questions of what to ask, so that like I can know what to look for, which card, because I do like the potential that this has. It can answer anything. It can literally answer anything. So, okay. If I were to ask who or what has made you feel left out in the cold, a toxic person you've walked away from, who there was a lot of physical, you know, what do you call it, attraction, but they were, yeah, the sex was good, but they were also dramatic and chaotic. So that's what you have felt left out of the cold by. Somebody you walked away from. All right, so let's do the all signs, and then we'll do Scorpio, because I'm going to work on this and try and perfect it to get better at this type of reading. I really like this. It has so much potential, Libra. I freaking love it. And feel free to leave a comment if you have any suggestions on ideas you have, because look, here's my OCD stick. It's kicking in. It's kicking in. All right. I don't know how I'm going to do this without like the cards getting, it is what it is. They're going to be all over the place, but you know what? And also this deck, up until now, this deck has been my favorite, my go-to. But I found in order to do the pyramid, I can't use this because it goes way out there to the end of the table. But I found this yesterday at that store, and it's the tiniest version, and it's awesome. It is freaking awesome. So I am going to do that for the Scorpio reading. So let's do the all signs and find out if you're dealing with an Aries. Okay, these cards just wanted to fly out. I'm not going to take all these, but I will take the first two, and I won't look at the other two. They love you, and they're trying to be patient. Okay. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this angle is not attractive. This angle is not attractive. This angle is. So you can see my little chubby jowls here. All right. So if you're dealing with a Taurus, imagine that. They're being stubborn and heartbroken. Well, of course they are. Well, that came out upside down. Interesting. Okay. I have several cards like that. Okay. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they don't want to talk to you, but they no longer are distrustful, and they're no longer in the fight. They don't want to talk to you. And I got to fix my cards because I only read upright, not reversals. But I'm reading these in reverse because that's how this is coming out. Cancer is no longer fighting for this, and even though they don't feel like it's over. They don't feel like it's over, but they're not fighting for it. Leo. Oh, my God. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Leo, Libra, this Leo is not so bad, actually. They may have been toxic in the past, but if they're getting over their, or how do I explain that? They have put in the effort to, they're no longer toxic, I guess is the best way to put it. They've put in the work, they've put in the, they've invested the time to upgrade themselves, I guess you could say. And I think they're willing to, they want to invest in you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, they're going to, man. So Libra, this Virgo is quickly going to rush in to communicate. If you're dealing with a fellow Libra, they're willing to go the distance, and they want to fight for it. They want to argue for it, fight for it. They want to win. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, oof, no. Libra, the Scorpio is a no for me. And here's why. They're dramatic and they like to keep you all up in your head. I think they actually, is it mind games they're playing? They're toxic. So if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they want to apologize for being indecisive. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they want to reunite, and they're focused on love. They are focused on love right now and being loving. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, and you know what, they are a air sign like you. And this air sign, the Aquarius, Libra, the Aquarius loves you, and they think that you could have everything together. Ace of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Pisces, feels like it's a disaster and just wants to stay single. But whoever you're dealing with does want to rush in to talk to you. Look at this. They do want to rush in and say something to you. All right, Libra, thank you. There I am. Thank you. Love you. And I will see you on the next one.